Yo, what's going on? It's Deist. Let's do a joint war recap, shall we? So, here's the situation. We just faced, for MLCW week, uh, I don't even know what week it is. 23, 24? We just faced a clan called Ragnarok. And funny enough, this was obviously a friendly war if you look up here in the top left. This was obviously a friendly war. That's how league wars work. And then we happened to catch Ragnarok on a random spin on what was it, Wednesday night as well. So we faced him two wars in a row. So on prep day of the first war, we decided let's not run our good bases. Let's kind of, I don't know, not to be cheesy and say give them a false sense of security, but we wanted to save all of our good stuff, all of our tricks, and keep some things up our sleeves for the real war. So let's look at the first war, the random spin. All right, so we won 86-84. They actually had their number 13 was a like a 9.5.5, 9.75, whatever you want to call it. Basically a Town Hall 9 with just like max Teslas, max ADs, and then a level 20 Warden. So he actually fresh tripled our top two Town Hall 10s. Oh wait, no. These two. But so that put us at an immediate disadvantage. I mean, that happened in like the first hour. But then their 9s performed pretty well against our bases. Our 9s performed decently against their bases, and then it all came down to up top where we just had some things go our way, and they didn't have things go their way. So the clan I'm in suggested some attacks from both of these wars. So I figure we'll do 3 from each war. That way it can be my typical 6 attack recap. Let's look at one by Rabbit, because clearly those little Chinese characters say Rabbit. I mean, you'd have to be silly not to know that. So let's check Oot Rabbit, eh? So what he's gonna do is, obviously Rabbit had a 6-pack. He had a 6-pack. He has a 6-pack almost every single war. It's actually almost disgusting. It's gross. So he gets a quick funnel down here for his king, drops in king and queen. I don't think he's investing anything else into this kill squad. He's just trying to get an AD and then kind of carve out like a fourth of the base and set up a nice Laloon for the backside. So queen gets on the CC as it comes out, poisons down, pops the queen, and then the baby dragon's going to survive, unfortunately. Queen gets the rest of everything else. So he's going to start, Rabbit's going to start a Laloon here from like 5. And then he's got 2 hastes, 2 heals, or 2 rages and a heal, rather. So, and then, okay, so right here, the baby dragon gets on his hound. And then a black bomb helps pop the hound. And then the pups actually end up taking out the baby dragon. So the CC's dealt with, no worries there. Unfortunately, this wizard tower stays up, and that's going to mess up the end of his raid, but he still has plenty of time to get it done. Laloon continued from 9, healed down for the loons over these wizard towers. Queen is on his hound, so he rages, and he's going to wait for the pups to take her out. And then he's pretty much just finishing up from here. He's got a haste left, plenty of loons, plenty of time. Swag goblin in the bag. Oh, there's all 4 Teslas over there. I didn't realize that. But I mean, 1 haste and all these loons collapse on these Teslas, so it's no worries at all. And then his hound gets out front after he takes out these Teslas and pops 1 more black bomb by the wizard tower. So nicely did by Rabbit. We had some really, I love the creativity some of our guys are showing. Doing like split kill squads and like jumps to bring 2 separate armies together, and just really cool stuff. Just really, really cool stuff. Breaking down bases into little segments and just taking them out separately. So this was your standard, hero swap quad Lalo. But you know, a good attack nonetheless. All right, now let's check out. We have two 10v10 triples from each of these wars. So we'll just do that one Town Hall 9. And then, who 3-starred here? Okay, so we got PB&J, the 1-star king, who right now is going to be the 3-star king. Taking out their number 12, Beladric. So this was a cool plan. We were chatting about this base for probably a couple of hours. We figured if you can do king and queen in from this corner, you can get an Inferno, the enemy queen, and then maybe even value beyond that. So queen's going to step in here. King's already inside. Queen's going to come in here in just a second, and then she's going to get on the Inferno. Enemy or attacking king is going to take out enemy queen as soon as he beats through this wall. Because why would the enemy queen not jump into that compartment? I mean, I don't know. Anyways, so king did his job, queen did her job. She's just going to wait to pop the ability here for a second, and then just get whatever else she can. And then we've got 4 hounds and 20 loons for the rest of the base, which is already, you know, decently crippled. P.E.K.K.A on the ground, no big deal, but the baby dragon is going to cause some problems. Unless it goes down to the double poison, which it does. So La Lune here from 12, nice and heavy on the early loons. Get into that Inferno. It's a single Inferno, which, I mean, I can see that as kind of a gimmicky thing, but I mean, really, you don't ever want to set your Infernos to single when La Lune is this powerful. You just don't. Hounds are already down at the bottom AD. He's got plenty of spells keeping his loons pushing through here. Tesla farm, so he puts a heal down for that over at 3. And, I mean, right now, you know it's already over. He's got plenty of loons left. He probably only lost 2 or 3 loons this whole time. P.E.K.K.A that was in the CC is totally worthless. And that's GG. Even swags out a heal. Or a haste, rather. Good stuff by PB&J. Plenty of time. Nicely did, bro. Alright, now we had one other one by Ste. Alright. So this was a cool plan too. What he does is he does a little bit of a queen walk here. This queen pathing, you got to look at this. I don't know how he knew exactly what his queen was going to do here, but he breaks his queen in from right here down at 3, and then she ends up going in that hole. Like he didn't funnel her, he didn't do anything. He just knew which buildings she was going to go for. So impressive stuff, Ste. King did like a little self-developing funnel and then wall broke in. He's going to get an AD. And then, alright, so Queen's on the CC right now. Doesn't need the ability, just Rage and Poison is good. She's going to keep on moving. She's going to take out a couple of sweepers. She's going to take out the AD, the Town Hall. King got his value. And from here it's just 6 dragons. From, I believe he sends them in from 4. Or 5. Or, he puts dragons down. Rage Queen again, that's the 3rd one on her. But, I mean, you know, hashtag worth it. I don't exactly know what he's waiting for here. Maybe he's just waiting for a narrower path for his dragons. So there come his dragons. Let's just times 2 this because it's going to move slow. Actually, you know what? No. I don't want to rob Stu of the glory. Alright, so he sends in some loons with his dragons. They take out the Inferno. Dragons are on the enemy queen. Puts down a rage here like 10 seconds too early. His dragons don't even get in it for like 10 seconds. Queen's still in the core moving through. Dragons are still not in that rage. There they go. Air Skellies are no big deal. The back-end multi-Inferno is kind of just chomping on his dragons a little bit, but I mean, it's not nearly enough to end the raid. Queen got mega, mega, mega value. She took out half the base by herself. And then yeah, that was just a really good read on the base. Dragons was definitely the way to go there. We've been seeing a lot more of these. It started at Town Hall 9, I believe. A lot of high level war clans started building these super gimmicky like symmetrical bases where like one end is really air focused and one end is really like ADs are on one end and a bunch of air targeting stuff and the air bombs are on the other end. And now I guess it's progressed to Town Hall 10 too. People are making these gimmicky symmetrical bases, and it's just 99% of the time the best way to hit it is from the side. And that's what we've been doing every time we see them. So, all right, so that was the first war. That's the one that ended Friday. And then we spun again like 2 hours later, and obviously it was our league match. So this war just ended a couple of minutes ago. All right, so we ended up winning by 7. Once we put up our good bases, I think they were surprised. I think they were surprised, and their 9s didn't perform as well this war as they did in the midweek war. And our 9s, I mean, dude, our 9s, we couldn't even put them out. They were just on fire. We could not put them out. We went 16 for 18 on Town Hall 9s and ended up with 16 scouts or something like that. It was just ridiculous. So yeah, our first 12 hits of this war were fresh triples. All right, so then everybody was talking about Kim Forrest's hit. Ooh, Phil with a 6-pack? Nice, Phil with a 6-pack. Basically, the entire clan had a 6-pack. That's pretty much what happened. So Kim, I'm not sure which one of these it is. Let's do a scout so I don't burn their base. I don't think it was this one, even though I'm sure that was a good attack. I think it was this one. Yep, this was it. All right, so this is what Kim Forrest is known for in our clan. He does these really cool, like split kill squad attacks where his queen takes out a segment of the base and his king and bowlers take out another segment of the base. And going into the attack, you're like, wait, where's his army? Like, where is his actual army? What is he destroying the base with? And 2 minutes later, you're like, okay, the base is gone, but how the hell did he do that? So that's what happened here. So breaks in his queen with a nice, quick, really, really effective little funnel at 6. Queen just took down the enemy queen. He's got a rage on her, and then he's getting a funnel done for his king and bowlers up here. He's got 2 golems for up at 9. Queen's on the CC. That's gonna take her attention for. Oh, there it goes down. And then I forget if he wall breaks in or. Yeah, I think he breaks his king in with wall breakers. There he goes. So everything he used at 9 got really good value. Actually, his wizards are going to go in with his kill squad. And then look at this jump he puts down. He joins up king and bowlers with his queen walk. And from here on out, it's just like he's still got a rage and a heal. You know this raid's over. I mean, he's set it up so well, it's like he can't fail. Queen pops her ability, get the poison down, maybe not get the poison down, maybe just swag out the poison. King and bowlers push through real strong. Rage and heal was already down. Queen's going to take out a few more buildings here, and then Kim Forrest has always got to have that swag hog or two. So hog and air skellies are going to take down this AD right here. Or air skellies. I meant skelly spell. And, I mean, that's the whole base. I mean, I know you watch this replay, like, where is his actual army? And that was it. That was the whole raid. So, good stuff, Kim Forrest. Really, really creative attacker. All right, and then we also have a couple of 10v10s from this war. We did a kind of a light breakdown. We did 2 11s and 8 10s, I believe it was. No. 7 10s. Yeah, 7 10s. All right, so shocker. we looked at this base for a little while, and someone suggested basically a spam low, like a spam La Lune, and that's what Shocker ended up doing, and it ended up working. So gets a mortar down here at 7:30. Take out this, or it gets a loon down. Take out that mortar, and 3 other buildings for free, ironically. Another loon over here at 1:30. It's going to take out this mortar. All right, so he did that to just better his pathing through the backside of the base. Now what he's going to do is drop his king. As soon as his queen steps out to right about here outside the wall, he's going to drop his king here, and then queen. And they are going to... their whole responsibility is queen and CC. That's it. He actually does not want his queen to get this AD because it'll mess up his spam. So waits just long enough on the queen. Perfect timing, dropping his king. Queen's going to get the enemy CC and nothing else, which is good. We don't want her to get anything else. All right, so now it's just quick fingers. It's just how quick are your fingers? How quick can your fingers be? That's all it is. So he gets his 4 hounds down, just a wall of loons, literally a wall of loons. We want them to end up at these ADs, and then we want to haste them across the center. So he rages over the Tesla farm, right? We want to haste them across the center. You like this dramatic zooming? Haste him across the center, and then he didn't bring any freezes. It's only level 2 and 1 infernos, so he just heals. Loons are kind of splitting up a little bit, which is great. We didn't want them just in big clumps, even though, okay, now they're back to big clumps. But, I mean, that was it. Like a wall of loons, literally, it spread itself out. It defeated the base by itself. Swags out of haste. Doesn't even need it. Loads and loads of cleanup. Plenty of time to get it done. I think it was a sub 2 minute raid, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I am mistaken. So really good stuff by Shocker. That's the first time in a while I've seen him go for a 10v10 and he got it. All right, what else? Ooh, Rogers. Let me look through here and make sure. We had a couple of close ones. Number 8, I had a 92% because Rogers and then Stu progressed a plan we had in motion, and I used their strategy and I couldn't get it. I just didn't quite get it. All right, so now Rogers on number 7. This was a cool attack as well. I mean, I wouldn't show anything but cool attacks, but you know what I'm saying. I think he just did looking for black bombs there. I don't know what those barbs were for either. So Queen, what he needs Queen to do here is to go right. So he puts down Queen and Wizard, and the healers are stuck on the Queen, so that's good. Baby Dragon's going to help the Queen push north here, up into the little gut of the base. Finds some skellies, going to take them out, no worries. So Queen's going to get CC and enemy Queen, which is great. Yeah. I forget exactly what his timing was like here. But Queen's going to push forward, get the enemy Queen here. Baby Dragon's done helping. And let's see. What does he do with his king? I forget what he does with his king. Pop Queen ability. Oh, here comes the king. That's right. So he's going to break the king in here. Queen's moving right. She's going to be in good shape for another little bit. King wall breaks in with a couple of wizards to help to just back him up. He's going to get AD, and he's going to create direct pathing into this inferno, which is great. It's just great. So puts down like 6 loons, something like that. Gets into the inferno real quick, and then his hounds are traveling all the way across the base to that backside AD. So he's got rage heal for these loons in the core. Perfect. That's all you need for a Tesla farm. Queen ends up dying actually, but it doesn't really matter. He's got plenty of stuff left. He's just waiting for his loons to collapse in on this Inferno Tower, which they're going to. So no worries there. Cleanup's already underway. It's actually almost done. and the loons just finished up their job. So that's it. The Queen Walk from 7 to 4 did great stuff, and then the King just set it up for a perfect law loon. Yee, bro, yee. Was that all 6 attacks? I think that was all 6 attacks. So, yeah, GG Ragnarok. Hope to see you guys again. GG Chaos Hammer. Unfortunately, I do have to see you guys again.